welcome back. It's the Shakira Miriam Show. And yes, I'm glowing, looking pretty in pink as always. But let's get right into the video because we do have a lot to discuss, okay? Okay. So today we are going to be talking about a woman from New York City who recently got charged for punching an interviewer who was asking her questions for Instagram. Yeah. I want to get into the video, so let's watch it.
It was really cute to saying I'm an effing idiot. That's so mean.
But I think that your point of view is very obstructed, and I think that you just don't understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been abused.
That's not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Now, a lot of people had mixed opinions about this because some people were saying that she deserved it because she was provoking the girl. And some people were saying there's no situation where you have to resort to violence. Now, in my opinion, I personally think that the girl who punched the interviewer was completely in the wrong, okay? And it's sad that we live in a society where people are actually making excuses for this behavior. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? These two were having a conversation, okay? Words should not provoke you enough to start using your hands. Life is not baddies. And that's what y'all keep forgetting. I feel like a lot of y'all watch these reality TV shows, and because baddies is so popular, y'all look at these women, you see them getting super rich, and you think that that behavior is normal. And y'all have to understand, it's reality TV. It's not real life. In real life, people will sue your ass. If you're not emotionally mature to have a grown-up conversation with people who have different opinions than you, without you getting so in your feelings to the point where you have to get violent, then, babe, you need to go to therapy, and maybe you shouldn't be engaging in those conversations.
Clock it.
And no shade, but in my experience, the people who get physically violent too quickly, they do it for two reasons and two reasons only. They cannot match your IQ or your bank account. Okay? Because one thing about it, if me and you are exchanging words in an argument or a debate, and I say something to you that reads you for filth so bad to the point where you mentally cannot even think of anything better to come back at me with, so you have to use your hands to win, yeah, that shows me that your IQ just simply couldn't match mine. Your brain cells could not even think of something better to come back at me with that was actually valid. So you had to use physical violence so you could win because your mental could not keep up with mine. And another thing is when they can't match your bank account, because one thing about it, people who resort to violence mad quickly, they don't got shit to lose. Their bank account says negative 500, okay? Because a bitch that got shit to lose, she gonna think twice before she start throwing hands, okay? Point blank period. And a girl who actually has shit to show for herself when it comes to her finances and has more to show for herself than just how much she could fight a hoe, she's going to go band for band with you. She's not going to start talking about, oh, let's see who can win this physical fight. No. Because trust me, one thing about it, I've never felt the need to get physical with no hoe. Because at the end of the day, bitch, show me your bank account. Show me your savings account. Show me the amount of investments in your name. Please, please. Show me the assets to your name. Show me the debt to your name. If it's not touching mine, babe, ain't no conversation to be had. And oftentimes, the bitches that try to fight you off rip, they don't got shit to their name to even brag about. So it's like, girl, like I said, the people who try to get physical too quickly, one or two reasons. Cannot match your IQ or your bank account. Simple. Simple.
Clock it.
When it comes to interviewers who ask you questions in public, it's completely optional. You can walk away. You can. Unless the interviewer is like harassing you and chasing you down the street, which was not the case in this situation, You can walk away. You can choose to say, no, I don't feel like talking today. But you chose to have that conversation. You chose to engage. And because you guys were having a debate, because that's what it is, a debate, and she was saying things that are different than your opinion, you got so much in your feelings to the point where you got physical. And y'all want to call that, oh, she was provoking her? No, it's a debate. She wasn't provoking her. She was just stating opinion. She was just stating an opinion that's different than hers. That's not provoking somebody. And I feel like the internet has gotten so many people messed up in the head because you guys are so used to just going with the popular opinion. And when anybody has a different opinion that doesn't go with the grain or go with what's popular, y'all instantly get super mad. You call them crazy, and then you feel like they deserve violence and they deserve to get punched in the face and all this stuff because their opinion is wrong. And it's like, at the end of the day, there's no opinion that's wrong. Whether you're pro-life or pro-choice, your opinion isn't wrong. It's still an opinion. Okay? And if you're going to engage in conversations like that, you're going to have to be able to handle it. Ollie. So, I think that she was completely wrong and she deserved to get charged. Because I'd be damned. I'd be damned if I was talking to somebody and they started getting physically violent with me because I had a different opinion than them. And God knows I always go against the grain. So I'd be damned. Bitch, yeah, I'm pulling out the papers. I'm pulling out a lawyer, bitch. Yeah, I'm suing you. Yeah. The hell? And I think more people need to start pulling out lawsuits when people do stuff like this. So people understand that this behavior is not normal and it's not okay. And your ass will get sued. Point blank period. So I think that it's good that she's being held accountable. And I hope that people look at this as an example to not fuck around and find out. Stop getting physically violent in situations. Be a grown adult and know when to walk away or know how to have adult conversations without getting in your feelings. Simple. I don't care. So, yeah. But that's it for this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed. And if you're new here, welcome. My name is Shakira, aka Shakira Miriam. And I talk about colorism, texturism, and featureism and any issues in the Black community. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon. Besos.